Hello viewers, I'm sanity and welcome to another Would You Rather video. The game we have to choose between one or another situation out of a situation. Solution out of a situation. You know what I mean. Starting off this time with, would you rather be a vampire or be a werewolf? Well, a vampire of course means you can't expose yourself to sunlight. And a werewolf means you can't expose yourself to moonlight. Well, full moon anyway. Or at least you wouldn't want to expose yourself to moonlight. It's not like it kills you or anything. Full moon happens once a month. But daylight happens once a day. I know, who'd have thought. So on that basis, I'll have to go with werewolf. That is actually more evenly split than I thought it would be. Basically 50-50. Surprised. Would you rather live in a treehouse or live in a floating boathouse? I'm not seasick, so that's not immediately a problem. Floating boathouse, treehouse. I don't know. I don't particularly like the sound of either. A boathouse. Okay. Would you rather be a police officer or be a firefighter? These are all good questions so far, actually. They're all, related, the two answers. Some of the ones in the previous episode of this were completely odd. Now you see, how can I put this? I'm not very strong, and you need to be strong to be either of those. So I wouldn't be very good at either of them, really. Well, I think the police officer has to deal with a lot of shit. Different stuff. Firefighter, just take out fires, right? Okay. Would you rather eat 50 chicken nuggets or eat 6 Big Macs? Yeah, and the shit questions have appeared again. Pfft. Hey! For fuck's sake. Why ask questions like that? Would you rather get $20 or get frequently complimented for one day? Who makes these questions? That's what I want to know. $20 is useless to me. Completely useless. Because I'm British, not American. So I'll have to go with that. Would you rather be a tomboy or be a girly girl? I don't know what a tomboy is. Fuck off. Would you rather get completely drunk after 1 unit of alcohol or never be able to get drunk? That one, please. I've never been drunk, so I don't know what it's like. I don't particularly want to find out. What? Would you rather eat all of the carpet in your house or eat all of the wood and tiles in your house? Carpet. Doesn't look particularly appetizing to me. Then again, there's a lot more wood and tiles than carpet in my house. So, I guess, since also I imagine carpet is easier to eat than wood and tiling, I'll go with carpet. Yes, most people agree with that. Good. Would you rather be unable to open doors unassisted or be unable to climb stairs unassisted? How? No, I'm not going to ask that. I don't really understand how you can be unable to open doors unassisted as such. What is more useful, opening doors or climbing stairs? Or opening doors, surely, is more useful, since you do that more often, right? And all stairs have, you know, banisters. I think you call them railings elsewhere. So I guess I'll go with that one. If you had to wake up to one thing every day, would you rather be deeply insulted by a stranger or be slapped across the face? I'd get used to either of them pretty quickly, I would say that. Although I wouldn't like the idea of having strangers in my house every day, a different one every day. If it was the same person, then they wouldn't be a stranger anymore, would they? So I suppose I'll be slapped across the face. Wow, that is 50-50. Holy shit. Okay then. Would you rather not be able to feel any pain or have extremely brittle bones? Okay. At first it seems like a no-brainer. I'd go with that one. But then again, pain sometimes alerts you that something is wrong. I mean, sometimes I get, you know, cuts on my hand and I never know about them until I suddenly see them. Not that cuts on the hand are particularly dangerous to your health. %93%. Quite a decisive win for that one, I think. Would you rather lose an arm and one foot or lose a leg and one hand? Oh. I think losing a leg. Well, actually, it's the difference between losing an arm and a hand for me. I think I would rather lose the hand than the arm. Nearly 50-50. This is a long one. Would you rather be a very fat and ugly person with a ton of friends that will never get someone of the opposite sex? Or be a very skinny and attractive person that has no friends but can get any person of the opposite sex they want? Okay, just have to read through them again to clarify what that meant. I'm not a massive social person, so therefore friends. Here's the thing, you see. At school, yes, I had friends, but I didn't really. I never hung out with those friends outside of school. So, the meaning of friends to me now are not friends from school or even university. My friends now are my internet friends. So with that in mind, would I This is difficult. I think I'll have to go with that one. Lots of people agree with that. Wow. Only 10 minutes in. Would you rather be able to control or talk to machines, or be able to produce an unlimited amount of electricity? Unlimited amount of electricity. Bad English there. I think I'll go with this one because that will kind of solve a world crisis. Well, a future world crisis anyway. 2/3 of people went for that one. Would you rather be addicted to steroids or be incredibly frail? I don't know. Neither of them sound particularly good to me. Would you rather chop off your own arm or chop off a complete stranger's arm but they come back to kill you in 30 years? Well, that's joyful, isn't it? Ah, you see. A way around this. If you chop off a complete stranger's arm when you're near death, then you're not going to live for another 30 years anyway. So, you know, why would you not? As opposed to chopping off your own arm, I'm quite happy with my arms, having them, you know. They're quite useful. Believe it or not. I'll go with that one. Here we go. Congratulations to the level of English used by the person who wrote this question. Would you rather Porsche or Ferrari? I assume means have a Porsche or have a Ferrari. I am not a Porsche kind of person, so I'll have to go with Ferrari. Would you rather constantly have wrinkled clothes or never have toothpaste? That is a health matter. That is not. I don't care about that. Clothes is really not my thing. I don't even know what this says on it. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, would you rather team up with Walter White of Breaking Bad or team up with Jax? Would you rather die from hypothermia or die from hypothermia? Oh, cold or heat. Okay. Die from being too cold or die from being too hot? That's a difficult one. That would kind of give the impression that you're burning to death, and that is not supposed to be a good feeling. Of course, I do not know that. I have never burned the whole of myself. I don't know. I'll go with that. Oh, most people agree anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Would you rather laugh uncontrollably at insurance commercials, or adverts we call them in this country, or be wildly aroused at car commercials? I don't watch any TV that has commercials / adverts, so neither of them will be particularly important for my sake or anyone else's sake. That one. I don't know. Would you rather have the beginning of Circle of Life played when you farted? or have the chorus of Thriller play when you burp. I don't know what the chorus of Thriller is. I don't know. If it was picture day, okay. Would you rather wear only your underwear or a costume of your opposite gender? Nice spelling there. I don't really like the idea of looking like a woman. Funnily enough, it's not a great desire of me from life. I'll go with underwear. I knew it wasn't going to be the most popular one, but oh well. Would you rather play Sender or play Amnesia? If you were at the end of the world, would you rather throw yourself at lava or drown in the tsunami? I have a feeling that's much quicker death. If you had to star in one, would you rather Teen Wolf Vampire? I've never seen either of them. Would you rather be 1 foot smaller than you are right now, or 1 foot taller than you are right now? Okay, that's interesting. I don't actually know what my height is. Even if I did, I wouldn't be measuring it in imperial units because they're outdated and don't make any sense. Smaller or taller? It should say shorter, not smaller. I'm not massively either. Just in the middle. From what I've heard, don't take this for granted, but from what I've heard, girls like tall men. I'm a man. Who'd have thought? So I'll go with that one. And most people agree. Just what I thought. We'll do one more. Would you rather yell a swear between every word or get punched in the face after every swear? That would mean you wouldn't be able to get your message across. It would be so inconvenient that you would kind of deserve it, so I'll go with that one. It's kind of annoying, really. Anyway, that'll do for this Would You Rather video. Some good questions in there, some absolutely awful questions in there. Some questions I couldn't answer. Yeah, that's always the way it is with this game, clearly, with me. And so, viewers, I hope you enjoyed watching, and as always, good luck with whatever games you're playing, and I'll see you next time.